Hi and welcome to another episode of Derpina Mode. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do Milkmaid braids. I have worn them in some of the past videos and people really wanted to know how to do them, and fortunately for you guys it is super easy. So let's just do it. You need to have sort of medium to long hair to do this, just because the braids need to be long enough. First thing I'm going to do is put some texture in my hair. You can do that by using some dry shampoo, or I have like a Swatch Got to Be powderful volumizing styling powder, which basically just like makes your hair a little bit more rough. This stuff is a little bit insane. I'm wearing a black top, so well done. Then you shake it off. Just kind of work it through your hair. Don't breathe it in. Now I've got some volume. Okay, then you try and split your hair sort of in the middle. And honestly, this kind of looks better if it's messy anyway. The main reason you want it to be sort of in the middle is that you want the braids to be even. So then you split your hair in two in the back. Try and make that look sort of straight. And now we braid. So you're gonna need a little elastic band, like one of those tiny ones that are kind of invisible. You're just gonna take one half of your hair and start braiding. Don't do it too tight because you don't want this to be really tight. This is obviously easiest if your hair is one length. It might be a little bit tricky if you have lots and lots of layers. If you do, make sure to divide them evenly over the 3 strands. If you feel like one piece is getting really short, you can just grab a bit from one of the longer strands and just keep braiding that way. Then tie that one off as well. Then you've got the Wednesday Addams look if you want to keep it like this. Okay, so now we're going to loosen up these braids a little bit because I don't want it to be too tight. And now I gotta pin these babies, which is arguably the hardest part. My favorite bobby pins are, I think, by a brand called Sanne. They look like this and they're just pretty strong and they don't do the thing where they like kind of twist around. Find yourself some good bobby pins, that's half the work done. So what I usually do is just kind of drape it across the head, and because you've done it right above the ear, this will just kind of fall nicely. What I want to do for now is just get it in place and then I can kind of fix it later. Grab a bit of the braid and a bit of your hair, make sure you pin it through. See, now it's already sort of in place. If you just pin it in the right place where there's a bit of a hold on your hair, then you should be fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the other braid and drape it across, and you want these bits to be in the back of it. So I'm gonna leave this in the back, then this will cross and then go underneath the braid on the other side, if that makes sense. So you kind of just tuck them away. Okay, now I'm gonna pin that one. Already done. And I like to do this without having a mirror, just kind of feel your way around basically. How's that looking? Then I'm gonna take this loose bit here and tuck that under the big braid. And now what we do is just go in and just pin everything in place. Always remember, try and cross your pins because that way everything will be solid. So we just kind of go and just put one in the back and one in the front and then make sure they're crossed. And obviously like the powder or dry shampoo that you've put in your hair before has made everything a little bit easier to like hold together. If you have any loose bits at the back, you can also just kind of push them into the braid and then pin that down. So I hope that was useful. As you can see, it wasn't too hard and I really like the way it looks. It also feels really nice, like it's quite tight on your head. If you want to try this out yourself and if you want to post a picture, you can do it on Tumblr, Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag Derpina Mode. Hope you enjoyed this video, and Derpina Mode deactivate. Woo!